cats. There are so many fascinating things about these mysterious animals. From why cats hate water and cold food to not-so-tasty milk and how they find their way home. Here are the most fascinating things about cats most cat owners don't even know. If you like this video, subscribe, and in the comments below tell us what's the weirdest thing you've ever heard about cats. And for some extra fun, find our mascot Ned hiding throughout the video. What is the best medication for stress? According to science, having a cat around can help you have a longer and happier life. Cats have been shown to help reduce blood pressure, therefore reducing the risk of a heart attack. You love your cat, so here's a great reason to spay or neuter them. Besides reducing the feral and homeless cat population, is that by spaying or neutering your cat, you can extend your cat's life. According to research, a fixed cat could live a healthier and longer life by about 2 to 3 years more than the non-fixed one. When you think about cats, you notice that most of them do not like water. But unlike most cats, tigers love water and can easily swim 3 to 4 miles. When feeding your cat, make sure the bite size is small enough for them to eat. Reason being, a cat's jaw can't move sideways, so a cat can't chew large chunks of food. Who do you think will win a race between a regular domestic cat or Usain Bolt? You will be surprised to know that the faster runner is a regular house cat. A regular house cat could sprint at about 30 miles an hour. Here is a reason why you may not need glow-in-the-dark sticks. Cat's urine actually glows in the dark. The downside is that it has to be in a very, very dark room for you to be able to see it. It's a weird experiment you can do if you have cats. Cat kidneys are so efficient that they can survive on a diet consisting only of meat with no additional water. And if they happen to live near the beach or are in a boat, they can even rehydrate by drinking seawater. Most cats give birth to a litter of between 1 and 9 kittens, but the largest known litter ever produced had 19 kittens, from which 15 survived. If it happens that an indoor cat gets outside and lost, one of the easiest solutions is to put their litter box outside. That way, they can smell it from up a mile away and find their way back home. Cats and dogs are so much fun for children to have. It helps them create a strong bond and have a friend to play with. But an added bonus is that, according to science, children who are exposed to cats and dogs in their first year of life have a lower chance of developing allergies when they get older. Though milk is not toxic, it can cause a very upset stomach and gas for cats. Tylenol and aspirin are extremely toxic, as are most of the household plants. Another thing that is pretty bad for cats is feeding cats dog food or canned tuna. That's because they can cause malnutrition. A smart tip to do when you're looking to buy a new home is to carry a small UV flashlight with you. The reason being, when you shine the UV flashlight on the carpet or basically any upholstery, you can see what lights up. Anything that shows up bright is likely to be dog or cat urine. The carpet may look perfect under regular light, but you will be amazed what you will see under the UV light. This may actually be a good bargaining chip to get the price down and get new carpet. Toxoplasmosis gondii is a brain parasite that is spread through feces of cats, but also through many other things, so don't blame the cats. Now, the interesting thing is that it slows rats and causes them to be attracted to cats. Apparently, this parasite, when transmitted to humans, can cause humans to excessively care for cats. Surprisingly, according to science, women with high levels of toxoplasmosis antibodies are significantly more likely to have a baby boy than baby girls. One reason to sterilize. It is possible for one female cat to be responsible for the birth of over 20,000 kittens in 4 years. An average cat has 1 to 9 kittens per litter and can have 2 to 3 litters per year. So basically, a single pair of cats and their kittens can produce as many as 420,000 kittens in just 7 years. We think cats are picky, but apparently, cats have a distinct temperature preference for their food. They prefer the food to be at temperatures around 38 Celsius or 100 Fahrenheit, which is similar to that of a freshly cut dinner, and will often reject food that seems cold to them. Calico is not a breed of cat, but rarely a description of fur color. In cats, the calico and tortoiseshell coats are sex-linked traits. That means that all cats displaying these coats are usually females, or occasionally sterile males. So when you see a calico or a tortoiseshell walking around, you can basically guess if it's a boy or a girl. Some cats have survived falls from over 20 meters high, which is 65 feet, due largely to their riding reflex. That means their eyes and balance organs in their inner ear tells it where it is in space so that the cat can land on its feet. And even cats without a tail have this ability. A cat is more likely to get hurt from a 7-story high building than from a 20-story high building. The extra falling time gives the cat a chance to realize what's happening and land properly. The ability of a cat to find its way home is called sight traveling. Experts think that cats either use the angle of the sunlight to find their way, or perhaps cats have magnetized cells in their brains that act as a compass. There is a reason why cats hate water. That's because their fur does not insulate well when it's wet. The Turkish van, however, is one of the cats that likes to swim. Was bred in Central Asia, and its coat has a unique texture that makes it water resistant. Domestic cats instinctively do not want to drink from the water bowl next to their food, and that's why you may find them seeking water elsewhere in the house. In the wild, any water next to their freshly caught prey might be contaminated. Cat uses its whiskers to determine if a space is too small to squeeze through. What they do is they use their whiskers as fillers or antenna, helping the animal to judge the precise width of any passage. Female cats tend to be right-pawed, while male cats are more often left-pawed. Interestingly, while 90% of humans are right-handed, the remaining 10% of lefties also tend to be male. Adult cats do not produce lactase. That's the enzyme needed to digest lactose, therefore milk. So you should not feed your adult cats any milk. It looks cute in the movies, but that's as far as it goes. Cats have scent glands on their face that releases a pheromone when they rub onto us or onto anything. That's to say, we are theirs, and they are ours. A cat rubs against people not only to be affectionate, but also to mark its territory. But the tail and paws also carry the cat's scent as well. Savannah cats. They grow to be as large as a medium-sized dog, and they can be domesticated. They are very loyal and playful, just like dogs. Taurine is one of the ingredients you will find in energy drinks, and it is required in cat food products. Without it, cats will lose their fur, teeth, and eyesight. Cats have no naturally occurring antibodies against dog's blood, so they can receive dog's blood in life-threatening situations, but only once. The second time proves fatal. cats have been blamed for the global extinction of over 33 species. The Mammal Society says that cats prey upon 275 million animals a year. That's why, in many countries, it's prohibited to have cats roaming freely outside homes. Remember to click the bell icon after you subscribe so you can get instant notifications of all of our new videos. Thank you for watching this video about cats and the things we didn't know about them, or may have forgotten. Until next time!